Or done. Or get at least a good portion of it done. Is that other person joining the VC soon? Okay. And then as soon as he joins, I'm gonna go ahead and start typing out into looking for crews so we can go for. Bean has not responded to me since I messaged you and him at the same time earlier today at 2:40, and yeah, he hasn't answered. I'll send him one more message real quick. Doing animals now. Okay. 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 Hello? Hello, hello? All right. Okay. Do you have a free guild slot available? Okay, cool. Because I'm gonna add you to this guild. It's literally called Animal Method. I am also gonna record this as a video. So then this will be, people will then finally actually get to see how it works instead of just constantly asking me questions on how it works. So, so that is my, yeah, okay. So since you joined, I shall copy my message just in case if I'm gonna need another person, and I will delete or am I looking for crew? All right, and then we're just waiting for Natasha's Nakash's friend to join, and then we'll be ready to go. And I'll explain everything. But let me get you invited to this guild first. Yep. Yeah, I'm done. So my friend Delana actually made a video on it, but you pretty much want to find green bottles or look for mysterious journals, and it's just a random chance. You get the quest, you turn one in, and you gotta do 250 in total with all of them combined. So, yep. It's just RNG base. Exactly, yep. Yeah. Yep. So you have to either yeah. I mean, like if you need Kingly, it's good, but if you don't need any of that stuff, then it's completely useless to you, and you have to. Well, actually, I thought it did, but I could be wrong. Okay, I'm gonna invite you to my ship. The way how I invited Natasha to the guild was like kind of out, like it was too much work for me, so I'm gonna just invite you to my boat, and then you're gonna accept with the little thingamajigger. Mm-hmm. Okay, you'll be getting the invite in about a few seconds. So yeah, I'm doing my I'm using my alt, so I'm gonna actually be able to make progress towards it, which would be kind of cool. I'm gonna be probably one of the first few people that are gonna have 2 accounts that are 100%. Yep. This account has just hit Pirate Legend recently, and I'm working on Gold Hoarder Emissary upgrades. So that's what I'm working on. But my levels already are like in the 80s to 70s now. So I'm slowly working on it. And I have 20 on my 20 levels in Servants of Flame. I haven't done enough PvP yet on it. What we'll probably do is, since you don't know how to do it yet, we'll actually just do it with 3 people for a little bit until he joins. Hi, Crazed. Welcome. I'm gonna do animal method soon. Are you joining? Oh, okay. Craze, I currently have a 4th right now, but we're just waiting for him. He's gonna be here in like 10 minutes or so, or less. If you want to join, you can join if a free spot becomes available, but it might be some time before then. So Banana Man, join the animal method cult. You must learn. Cacti, hello. All right, Banana Man, leave the game so I can invite Cacti so he can join my guild. Cacti, you. So Cacti, you. Cacti, you got a free guild slot available? Okay. Yep. No problem. I'll send you the invite and then just accept when you're ready to join. Do you know how it works, Cacti? But do you understand it? It's fine if not. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna explain it anyways because someone else here also, Banana Man, does not know either. So, yep. This is gonna make our lives a lot easier. I'm sure you guys know how guilds work, but essentially you're gonna be able to. You don't even have to leave your game. You just go into your guild menu through your reputation tab and join the next boat when it's time to do so. So that's why we're using the same guild, in case some people who don't know. Just makes life a lot easier. No bothering with, oh, what's your in-game name? Hold on, let me invite you. Oh, let me send you another one. Alright, here you go, Cacti. Thank God we have 3 slots. Could you imagine if we only had one guild and had to convince people to leave their guild for this method? Alright. Okay. So go ahead, if you're in the game, leave the game, and get to the guild menu where you're about to pick your boats. I'll assign you guys who you are. Don't add any ships so for my video so it looks nice and clean when I'm showing them what happens. I'm gonna assign the numbers according to who joined here first. So I'm gonna be player 1. Nakash is gonna be player 2. And Banana Man's gonna be 3, and then Cacti is 4, okay? Okay. So as you can see in the guild menu, there's 3 ships. It's labeled Sloop 1, Sloop 2, Brig 3, and Galley 4. Pretty simple. So you were gonna go with your number. So I'm gonna go with Sloop 1, someone's gonna go with Sloop 2, Brig 3, and Galley 4. You guys know your numbers, so go ahead and start as a guild crew. Make sure it's guild crew so we don't have to deal with invites. And all you're doing is when you load in, go straight to your quest table and do a small island animal voyage and make sure there's a golden animal in there and just go and do it. And as you're gonna finish it, just wait at the merchant with your animal if you get there before everyone joins you. So for this first round, I'm gonna turn my own in by myself, and then I'm gonna join Sloop 2, and then Sloop 2 is gonna turn theirs in, and then Brig 3 is gonna turn in when me and Natash join, and then Galley 4 is gonna turn in once we all join. Once that happens, we're gonna be odd with, like, we're all gonna have different turn-ins, and that's why we're gonna switch roles. So if you're Galleon 4, you're gonna be Sloop 1 for next round. If you were the Brig, now you're the Sloop 2. If you're Sloop 2, you're Brig. So you're just reverting. So once you know if you're 2, then you're gonna switch with 3. If you're 1, then you're gonna switch with 4, and that's it. And that's all the method is. And so everyone will have 5 quests turned in after 2 rounds of this. And that's what I call a complete cycle. So that's how it works. And it's pretty simple. And you just keep running, and you always want to start a new ship because it's going to take you at the island closest by, and it's not going to switch. It's not going to take you further away from your outpost. So it's always going to be the closest outpost, the closest island to you, and depending on what outpost you are, it's always going to be the same island. Um, Corresponding to the outpost, and if you do it enough times, you're going to recognize that you're going to get only chickens at, for example, galleons, or dagger tooth is going to be snakes, etc., etc. You're going to notice that you're going to only get those. So when you start getting your numbers down, and when you need specific ones, you're going to go ahead and then you're going to want to go and do like tall tales that will take you straight to the outposts you want to go to for the specific animals. But because everyone, I would assume, needs a lot of animals done, you're not really going to have to worry about like what particular animals. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't call it Vlad method. I called it like Vlad's ultimate guide for animals or something like that. And then someone called it, debriefed it to Vlad's animal method. Yeah, so it should be called a founder's merchant contract. It's literally the first one you see when you open up merchant. If someone tries to attack you or harass you and you're like sitting there waiting or anything, just leave the game. It's not worth like interacting with them, and just do it again. Worst case scenario, you just have some people join you early and help you out with your quest. And a little time waste, but better than what we would have to do normally, which is we'd have to go do one quest and then travel all the way to another outpost to do the next one over and over again. Another question I get often is, why don't you do big ones? One, you only get 1 gold animal ever, no matter which type of quest you get, and typically it takes longer to get the bigger animals. Even if you were the galleon and you went there by yourself and you dove, you'd still be struggling to get back to the outpost by the time everyone joins you. So. You can scam the Tash. Leave it to Sea of Thieves to cause problems immediately. Worst case scenario in the Tash for this round, I guess I'll boot up your boat if we have to. And for just some information, if you've never handled animals before, pigs last 8 minutes, I believe, and play music to stop snakes from biting you for like a minute. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 8 minutes, unless they changed it. Chickens you don't have to worry about. So just, even if you hear your pigs whining, as long as it doesn't pass the like 8-minute mark, you can not feed them and let them run a little bit. Not that food's really a problem, because we should be completing these before 8 minutes is up. And it should take us like, if everything works well, it should be like less than 5 minutes. Like I'm heading to the outpost now, so. Welcome back, Tesh. I'm heading to my outpost now, so I guess I'll be probably helping you in a minute, Natesh. The reason why I came up with animal method is I was doing cargo crates in the Devil's War, and I was fuming the whole time. I was like sitting there like fucking pissed because there's like basically no method at the time, no real method, and so I started thinking, I was like, only if I could convince like 100 people to invite me to their game and do one quest, just invite me to the game and turn in the crates. So this was a more, capable method of doing it. You only need to convince 3 people to do this. If you wanted to boost your friends, and like you had these all done, you could change the method up a little bit. Like if you needed only a little bit of animals, but your friend needed like a lot, you could just make it where like they are the one who gets the most amount of quests in the order. And you can abuse this method with like a lot of other things. Like for example, raid items. Everyone could all dive to a skeleton camp and get the raid items, and you could get 5 raid items for the amount of time you would do 2. If you raid for a skeleton camp, yeah. It's the raid item. It should be like right in front. It's like the only 3 items it gives you. But you have to raid into it. You have to dive and do the raid for it. It gives you the orb if you're not doing the raid. Yeah, so you got so you spawned at plunder, and you got frickin' I know the item. Don't tell me. Oh, Ancient Spire. Oh yeah, so you got Barnacle K. Okay, yeah. And then if you were getting plunder, you would get lookout point. So for my video, if you go into your guild and look at this, as you can see, Sloop 2. Oh, you're not on a boat yet, Natash? It's still scamming you? Uh-oh. Of course. My efficiency, Natash! My efficiency! Yeah, there is a problem with just join sessions in general. For example, if you did open crew galleons for a while, you just couldn't. It just wouldn't load you into a session no matter what you did. Alright, now Cash, let's do this animal voyage. Speed run. We're gonna get snakes on this one. How's Brig doing? Are you almost at the outpost yet? Okay. We don't dive. Did you dive? Oh, yeah, because it's not golden. Yeah, you're right. There we go. Huh? Yeah. Yeah. Gold of every type. Just next time, just check. Just re-roll the quest next time. That's all. No, it won't do it for this quest. It's. I'm sure if you completed the quest and you did it, then it probably could have. But that's why we're constantly changing boats or leaving boats and starting new sessions. So you can't. They don't force you down, like having to do like a whole other island or a whole other outpost. They basically just made it like if you stay, it's the opposite of what their goal really is. They want people to stay in servers longer, but for this version of how they have it, they make it like literally like so annoying to be a merchant on the same server consistently for either crates or fucking animals. So. Back then, we used to be able to just kill ourselves over and over again and get infinite animals and with infinite crates. So nice back then. Alright, so gold and a blue, right? Yep. Alright, I see the gold. I'm gonna grab them. I'm gonna play music near you. Okay. Freaking bastard bit me. Alright. Let's get that to outpost, and then we join Brig, and then we join Galley. How are you on Galley, Cacti? Perfect. Yep. Hopefully next round won't be as bad. When I was doing some of the method back in the day, I've got straight to the thing, posed up at the merchant, and then a lightning strike would hit me and kill my animals. Yeah, you're fine. Like, once all three of us load, we could just turn it in if you're so AFK, it's fine. Alright, and then we should be able to just join him now. Just join Brig 3 through the guild menu, yep. Welcome back, we're joining you right now. Okay. Once you see him moving around, you can sell. Not yet. He's not loaded in yet. Alright, he loaded in. He's just waiting for him to move. Alright, he's moving. Go ahead and sell. Easy peasy. Now we join Galley. Reputation, animal method, guild ships, and then Galley 4. Yeah, you can just join right through the reputation menu, yep. Yep. Stick around, you learn a few things. Well, you're in it for the long haul now. If you do have any questions with different methods of how to do things, I'm pretty knowledgeable, so you can hit me up if so. Alright. Yeah. This is actually the funnest part, because now I get to, like, now that things were irrelevant for me for the new content, now I can, like, mash it together with my old knowledge and see how far I can get it. Yeah, so this is my alt. Second pirate profile. Waiting for Banana Man to move. Alright, go ahead and sell. Yeah, I just hit Pirate Legend with this account, so now I can do Animal Method as a Pirate Legend. So, yeah. Alright, everyone leave. So, a reminder for your numbers. If you were Brig, you are now Sloop 2. If Cacti, you are now Sloop 1. And Natash, you are Brig. I am now Galleon. I'm not even gonna scuttle, I'm just leaving fully and then gonna reload it in. You could probably, if you scuttled the new sea, you would most likely be at a different outpost, and you probably could do it, but it's just not worth risking, because if you go to the same outpost, you're just wasting time, so. You need 200. Yeah, it's 200 everything, and 500 animals for Pirate Legend. But if you think of it this way, we just by the end of this round, we have done 10 animals. So if you only have to do it, I think I did the math, I think it was 160 full cycles. Oh no, it's less than that. It's like, I forgot what I wrote on the picture. Yes. So it's 120 rounds, so we just did one round, so that 120 of those, and then it's 60 full completion. So when we finish this one, that's one full completion, so you only need 59 more. So compared to the 300, 400, 500, 600 quests you would have had it done, you now only have to do 60 rounds of this, so a lot more manageable. And if you want to favorite your quest too, it will probably make your life a lot easier. Since you're gonna be placing the voyage on 100 times. Yep. We could do them. Burning blades don't catch on fire, so and the skeletons are immune to fire, so I would argue the burning blade probably could last. That is true, but you said 15 rituals on the burning blade. The number of rituals does not affect anything. So, a 0 ritual burning blade is the is the same effectiveness as a 15 one. The only difference is the money you get. Nope. Nope. You just do your number of skeletons is dependent on how big your crew is, what type of ship you are, and then the to respawn your skeletons when they are dwindling, you do a ritual to reset them. Yeah, it's kind of like a think of it like a health bar, essentially, and doing a ritual is like eating a pineapple. Yeah, you set it by yourself, and then you join Sloop 2 to turn in with them, and you go down the line. You're not supposed to have skeletons on the island that you're at with the animal voyage. You may be at the wrong island if you see skeletons and not animals. Yeah. Oh, the big island? You don't see animals on the island? That just kill the chicken. Okay. Just kill him. If you're struggling, if you were doing the big island and you wanted to just find it that way, if you were having trouble with animals, just kill yourself and it would reset the island. Chickens as well. Yeah. Yeah. You can do it with pretty much any island. That method that spawns any captains. They patched like a really exploitable version of that method. Yeah. For example. Yeah, that's one of them. But there was another one even before then where you had like two crews together, and one of them was just going back and forth on their boat on the very edge of the border, and it would infinitely spawn skeleton captains 2 at a time. Even it was great, good times. But they got rid of that, so. After like 3 full cycles, I'm gonna move the numbers around, so I can get the POV of the other positions that I'm not able to do. But I'll let everyone know when I do that. It's just right now I'll just get you guys kind of used to it and see how fast we can do it, and then see how everyone's feeling, and then I'll switch it up a little bit. I'm just instead of recording a video, I'm just straight up live, and then I'm gonna edit it down and make it real nice and good looking when I make the actual video. And if you're stuck driving the big ship, just keep in mind you can use the harpoons to do like big turns and stuff. That's what I do. But the galleon, for example, I just full speed towards the animal island, then put my harpoon down for the boarding and coming on, and then I use the harpoon to sharp turn back around 180. Oh, this is awesome. This galleon's heading straight into wind. So slow. Just so you know, you can turn in your animals to sovereigns for the quest completion if you didn't know that. Some people just don't risk it, so which makes sense. I don't trust this game either. Grand fauna. Fauna is just scientific word for animal. Well played. Yep. Yep, you only just begun, good sir. Now the real grind. It's in front of you. Oh, thanks, Cat Day. Yeah, that's the only issue with this method is just getting people to go and do the things and load in. Alright, go ahead and let's turn this bitch in. Alright, do it again. You guys know your rows? You guys all know your ships? What you're doing now? Okay. Just for the video, I'm just gonna do a quick reminder. I'm now Sloop 1. Sloop 2 is Natash. Brig is Banana Man, and 4 is Cacti. So congratulations, guys! We did 10 animals. Woo! I just realized. I think that's 0.6% done. So you have to do 2 cycles, I think. I think that's the math. To get past 1%. I need to cool down on the numbers. I start putting myself in a spiral if I think about the percentage in numbers and how close we are to getting the big number 600. You don't think it is until it... Go ahead. If you get what? It doesn't matter which outpost you get. You can just do any one of them. Oh wait, Mara's Peak? Oh, I forgot about Mara's Peak. I mean, if you do it, it's just gonna make you go to Barnacle K, I think. And I think that's her. You're doing it on the galley though, so if I were you, I wouldn't. Let's go to the new sea. I think you'd be better off that way. If you weren't the galleon, then I'd say just sail, because it probably would just take you Barnacle K and Ancient Spire. But yeah. When I made this method, that wasn't a problem. You see, this is why I record the method. Now you gave me notes, Cacti. I'm like, oh yeah. Also, if you get fucking Morrows, fucking either leave that game or fucking. Yeah, they just did they just did the island thing where they just left the island killing themselves to kill that captain. That's all they did for those. I mean, it's really simple. If you see a captain on that island, that means you can just shoot yourself off and then spawn a captain. You just keep doing that. You can also use skeleton camp still. You can kill yourself inside the skeleton camp and you respawn down there and it will reset the island. And you can climb back up with a grapple gun. You can just do that over and over again. So this is what you do. So you arrive at the skeleton camp. You check if there's a skeleton. If there's not, put down the elevator all the way down, and then literally jump down, straight down, and kill yourself with fall damage. If you die inside there, then you will respawn down there, and then you harpoon yourself back up. And then you check the island, and then if there's no skeleton, then you jump right back down. Normally, you won't die from the straight fall, so you just grapple gun up slightly and fall the rest of the way back down, and you will. Yeah, you could, but I mean, you don't have 100 million blunder bombs normally, so. Yeah, that is true. So you could do it that way if you really wanted to, but yeah. Either way, you have to make sure you die in there so you respawn in there. Unless, but, uh, yeah. And you could do it silently that way because you can just do the, um, you can just literally leave your ship. You can literally scuttle your ship and stay down there. And then when you're ready to collect, you go get your ship. You don't even have to have your emissary right away either. Amazing. Um, though they are normally uniquely patterned. So they have unique patterns that help for color blindness. So once you recognize those pig, for example, the pig ones, then you'd be probably better off. Sick, dude. Were you able to load in Sloop 2 pretty easily this time, Akash? Okay, perfect. I'm also about to hit Outpost. I'll be joining you in a second. I got Port Merrick, so I had to travel a bit of ways to see dogs. But at least with Port Merrick, you can just, the Sovereigns are on the side you're coming from, so it's not too bad. There's a Karma crate. Alright. So people who leave their supplies at the outpost before they leave the game, those crates are called Karma crates because you want good that's how you farm good karma for the next person who plays. Yeah. Alright, I'm here in cash. Alright, join Brig 3. Yeah, I have a picture of me when I was still a fresh Skelly Curse, and I have myself posing at Port Merrick. with my galleon upside down on top of Port Merrick. It was awesome. I got it. The cash hasn't moved yet. Alright, he moved. Alright, you're good to sell. Oh, nice. Alright, galley time. It's okay, I won't be here long. The only part with like me having all the very specifically these ships going out and in is if you're the galleon and or like you or sloop one, you have to wait for the galleon to like reset. But I mean, it normally doesn't really matter because by time everyone joins you, you should be almost already done. But it's just one of yeah. Yeah, for me, I had to like wait like a solid minute. Like everyone was at least having their quest down and moving probably by the time I loaded in, but it's all good. Y'all loaded in right when I was there anyway, so. Alright, we got 3 moving. Just waiting for Banana Mans. Could you imagine if we didn't have guild? You would have had to like wait for it, invite someone to type your name, and alrighty, yep. Yep, half of a did 1 round after a cycle. So yep. All right, y'all know the deal. Switch your ships. Switch your ships. And we're gonna get 2 cycles done. We're gonna have 20 animals, 10 gold. We didn't get 10 gold because some people didn't get gold the first time. It's not like I said it or anything. Yeah. Now you know. Another thing to add, make sure it's a note on the video. Yes, you can cycle the quest. It's fine. Do it. Do it. In fact, it's a requirement. Gotta love Sea of Thieves, man. Alright. Sloop 1 has finally set sail. Unfortunately, with this method, it's literally impossible for us to find a Megalodon. Because we have to wait a certain amount of time. Yep, exactly. You still can farm miles, though. It's only a little bit, but... Yep. Yeah, by the time you're done, you're still gonna have like 500 miles to go. Yep. Don't forget, you also gonna, once you get your skeleton curse and ghost curse, you have to do another 1,000 while the hourglass is on. No, you have to do it twice. It's one before the curse and one after the curse. And 1,000, both. Yeah. But typically, what ends up happening is you get like 400 miles done by the time you hit 1,000 if you're decent at the game. But yeah, that's another problem. That or you abuse the fuck out of like boost week or whatever. Also on top of that, you could. Yeah, that's the way right now. Yeah, and it is going to be a consistent thing too. So you just have to wait for those weekends and be whatever ship. Yeah, exactly. Yep. It's going to be pretty good. It's going to be good for me too when I do unlock my curses, because that's going to be like one of the first few things I'm just going to get done during last ship standing times when I do get my curses. I like to solo sloop my hourglass matches. I just one ball them and then I win. That's how I win the video game. I could do PlayStation only 2 as well if I wanted to, yeah. And if I really get desperate and annoyed with things, I could just match myself using my mom's PlayStation. I mean, she still needs Ghost Curse, got her Skeleton Curse, so... I don't remember what I did with the damn animal. Oh, here it is. Alrighty. Gonna turn around and head to the outpost. Yeah, Yeah, there's been talks. There's definitely going to be some type of change. Um, in my personal opinion, I'm actually okay with them keeping the same amount, but they need to change how quickly it updates, and then they also need to make it that you it works with emissary flags too. So like you could do like an emissary flag for merchant while having a gold order down also, so you could double down on them. Gold hoarder quests with a merchant flag. Yeah, that's what my at least my idea of it is. I mentioned it when I hit 100%, and Drew liked my post, so he has saw that. So during the experiment for season 20, if you want to use Vladimir method with Chest of Fortunes, all you have to do is um, everyone load a boat and go straight to the world event with your ship. If you sink, you sink. But you could technically just keep doing world events all together and then join on each other for the turn-ins. You could farm up Chest of Fortunes all you want. And you have a chance for 3 now, so that's going to be pretty good. So you only, if you get super lucky, you only need to do 100 world events and you'll be done. Yeah, one of them, luck, if it's luck, yeah. But you can get 3 or one of them. Yeah, any world event. I don't know about for them, but if it is, it's a chance. It's not a guarantee. So either for all of them. So I think they had Chest of Fortunes at Reaper Forts, right? Yeah, then they would definitely have Reaper. Chest of Fortunes in there as well. For this 20, I believe literally every single cloud in the sky that's a world event will have one. So the only one I would be not sure is for the dam. How come? Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, that world event is so uncommon, though, it's not even a big thing. Yeah. But yeah, someone does have to be in the war for it to spawn, but it's never a world event you want to go out of your way and get anyways, besides the just saying you've done it at least once. Yeah, the best way to do that is just for Ashen Winds. If someone's out of Ashen Winds, you should go gank them. Especially when this thing happens, because everyone's going to want to go and do Ashen Winds, because it's the fastest world event. So, if you get Chest of Fortune through Ashen Winds, then you're definitely going to want to be hunting people down who's doing Ashen Winds. Or be the person who's doing Ashen Winds. Though if I were them, I would beef up Ashen Lord's health. If it was a Ashen Lord that would have any Chest of Fortunes in it. My personal opinion, because you should stay there longer. But I'm sure everyone doesn't want that. But in terms of balancing, that's what I would do. Another 10. 20 done, guys. Well played. And 19 gold. No, 9. I don't know. I forgot how many gold. 9 gold? 9 gold. Whoa. Banana Man, do you have Geekia? Do you know what Geekia is? Okay, good. You can actually see your progress that way. That's the best way. Whoa. Can you imagine if you got that last golden ammo, you would be at 12! Yeah, Cacti's trying to load that boat, man. No, not yet. One more cycle, and then I'll reassign ship types. Yeah, at this point, if you have an extra galleon cacti, you can actually put another one in. I just needed the initial ones for just the video, so it makes sense for them. So, yeah, sounds good. I should go and level up a galleon and name it Backup Galley. Awesome. At least you're the galleon, so it's not like a super big deal if you're behind. When I first started my completionist journey and I did order souls, I 100% order souls besides miles. And when I actually looked to see how many miles I needed, could you imagine my face when I saw it only said 400? And I did every other freaking order of souls. I had to do 600 miles afterwards. The thing was, I 100% the game before. I mean, I 100% order souls besides miles before the fucking dive mechanic came out. That's the thing that really ticked me off. It was like, bruh. And now I'm thinking, and I left it. I was so mad about it that I left it alone. So like, it was like one of my last things to do. And now the dive mechanic is on. I was like, could you imagine how low it would be now? Now that I know all these methods to do captains and shit. Jesus. Yeah, I mean, I guess technically now I'm in the same spot as you now with this alt. So I didn't finish my trinkets on my main because I needed champion sinks. So so I'm not gonna waste my time on trinkets on this one until I get my trinkets over there. And people will tell me also like I need 10,000 in hourglass, and I go, yeah, give me 4 shrouded ghosts first before I worry about 10,000 hourglass. All right. I got one. I killed one with my mom and grandma. So, I mean, my biggest flex is in this game is I have 3 generations of shredded ghost killers. I don't think anyone else can say that. Unfortunately, they weren't Pirate Legend at the time. They're Pirate Legend now, but they weren't when we killed it, so they still have to technically kill it 5 times. Yeah. It, nothing special. It's the same as regular. The only difference is music. That literally is the music. You know what it drops you? It drops you a figurehead when you kill it. That's what happens in the title. that, a Suave title. 50-50. More like point. Yeah, and my shredded spawn wasn't even my spawn. It was so the story is actually pretty good. I have time to, since we're stuck here doing this for hours. I have time to tell you guys. So we were doing Tall Tales. We were doing the one where you fight Briggsy, the second one at Plunder Outpost. Um, yes, Curse Road. And we got the parts to make the compass. But there was we were a brig. There was currently a brig parked over there when we were bringing over the pieces. So at the time, I often would just shoot out if there was a ship ahead, and then I would like check their skill level and see if my parents could handle it or whatever. And so I did that, and I went over there and I started talking to the guys, and I realized they were doing the same exact tall tales we were, and they were at the same exact part as we were. So I was like, oh, that's crazy. We should alliance. As I'm talking to this guy while alliancing with him, I realized the guy, the leader, was literally someone I taught how to play the game like a month prior. And I recognized his name just then, and I was like, whoa, what the fuck? Now we definitely got an alliance. And then, so we did. And we were hoping we were going to get the Briggsy on the same island. Thought that would be kind of cool. I've never seen it happen, so it would have been cool to see if it could happen, but it didn't end up happening. But as we were splitting, it was over there at Crook's Hollow. We split off. They had to go north, I'm guessing the Shipwreck Bay, and then we had to go east to Kraken's Fall. And as we split, a Meg spawned on them. And this is back when they didn't have unique music. So I'm going, oh, there's a Meg over there. They're doing a Meg. There should be fine, though. Let's just keep going. And then someone said something in the water. I didn't hear what they said, but I was like, you know what? Something, my gut's telling me to go fucking check. So I launched myself off into the water, and I land like right there, and the shredded ghost comes right up to my face. And I go, all my parents could hear me say is, "Oh my fucking god! It's a shredded ghost!" And then I killed that bitch. And then we celebrated and shit. It was crazy. So it was coincidence on the coincidence on the coincidence in order for that to happen. Apparently, that's the method, man. Train a newer guy to play the game, then meet him later in the game in a month later, and they're gonna teach their friends, and then you're gonna just journey with them, and all of a sudden they're gonna find the shredder ghost. That's how it goes. Ironically, this is probably there might be something to that because then I had a friend who I taught how to play the game. And then like I don't know, it was probably like 2 or 3 months later. He joins my game and asks me how I'm doing. I've played like multiple games with him, and he had the Shred Ghost title on. I'm like, what the fuck? He was like, yeah, I tried to message you, but you didn't respond. And then I look at my messages, it was right there. I was like, motherfucker! Alright, I'm joining you, Nakash. But yep, that's my Shredder Ghost story. Don't think anyone could have that story. Literally, that's the story it was like. It was like literally like telling the story of Moby Dick. That's basically what it was for in the Sea of Thieves universe. So there I was, on a quest to hunt down Briggsy, and someone was also down to track down their bounty, and I also joined them in their establishment. And as they left, they got attacked by the one and only White Shark. All right, I'm here. I'm moving. My grandma's been searching for that shark for many years. We just happened upon it last second. Yep. Briggery. Arrow. All good. That's kind of the good thing though, with it being the slower ship, because it's almost like synced perfectly in time. Because it takes a little more time to do these bigger ships, so you get it done just like as you should be arriving. Everyone else should be joining you. It's like perfect. Well played. All right. Joining the La Galleon. California. Just think of how much time we just saved once we complete the cycle. We're gonna have 30 animals done, and within what? How long have I been streaming? That's the question. To be fair, though, I started the stream before we actually got started. But oh, that's a good question. It's probably the same amount of time as the stream, to be honest. The timer doesn't show anymore on the PC. It did earlier for me. But the stream has been an hour and 24 minutes. But I could probably find the exact part on the stream. Oh, I'm on YouTube. I think my YouTube's connected to my Discord if you want to look at it. Yeah, you can. We started this almost an hour ago. Yeah. And we already got, oh, I see cacti. Hi, cacti! Okay. Approximately. Yep. Sounds about right. It can be, but like think of it this way, like the first person who's doing it is gonna have to look for an animal, but by the time he's picked his particular animal, then he's gonna do like everyone else will have their animals picked out most likely by that time. So you'd still be finishing around the same time, so it would only take as long as for one person to be at the right outpost. And that's as simple as either just straight up diving to the outpost you need. because there's 3 tall tales that take you specifically for one of each animal. So, and if you're really smart, you know what animals of the small islands you're nearby, and if you just drive your ship a little bit, and you could actually manipulate what animal that is on whatever outpost you are. So if you know your islands, then you could actually probably not even have to do that. You can just change what your small island is by just moving your boat. But that's the nerdy shit. That's only if you really want to get it done as efficiently as possible. That requires a little bit of homework. I will not be putting that in the video. I